Hey there, Snowrunner's been around for several years now, and as more content has been added to the game, there are a few things I wish the devs would retroactively add to the vanilla vehicles in-game of Snowrunner, starting with roof racks. Ever since the addition of the Actaeon, pretty much every update has brought at least one truck that has a roof rack, so why not retroactively improve on some of the vanilla trucks by giving them roof racks? For example, the Anks, the Azov series trucks, and the Kolobs, and potentially smaller roof racks for the Voron series trucks. We know these are possible because the Western Star Wolfpack has trucks that have a roof rack. This would spice up the base game trucks without making them overpowered. Some DLC trucks, such as the Kenworth 963, don't even really need a roof rack but have one anyway. Share the roof rack love out there for the OG trucks. The next thing I'd like to see added are the tyre traction values in the tyre menu for when you're selecting tyres rather than having to go to an external website to see data mined information. The descriptions posted for each tyre are not wholly accurate as the tyres do differ in their performance. This is especially the case with the Jack of All Trades pack, with mud tyres having up to 6 varieties that all behave slightly differently. Chain tyres have also caught out a lot of people playing the game early on because they're only actually useful for ice and not very good in mud or snow, which coincidentally have very similar behavioural properties in this game. The next change I'd like to see is vanilla truck upgrades added during patches should not be placed in DLC maps at all. The player should not have to pay money for upgrades on trucks that they have already paid for by buying the game in the first place. These trucks include the GMC 9500, Western Star 6900 Twin Steer, the Azov 7, and the Kolob trucks to name a few. These upgrades are behind £6 to £10 paywalls when the upgrades should be in the first 3 maps. It doesn't matter if the majority of the players own the DLC or not everybody does, so to lock upgrades behind a paywall is just wrong. The next suggestion I would make would be to make rank uncapped. The player's rank only matters in the early times of SnowRunner, as some trucks were rank locked as well as some tyres, bodywork parts, and a few of the add-ons. By the time you've wrapped up Michigan and Alaska, not even fully, you're most of the way there, and it just takes a little bit more in Tamir, and then you're rank 30 and that's it. My suggestion would be to make rank uncapped and have it award you another rank for every 10,000 experience you earn. If you do just have the base game, that wouldn't get you much past rank 30, but for those with DLC, contracts typically award anything between 500 and 3,000 experience depending on the length and size of the contract, and people do like to see the numbers go up. Finally, the last thing I'd like to see added to SnowRunner is actually from expeditions, and that is the use of anchor points. Anchor points are used to assist you when you're needing to get out of difficult situations with the winch and you can't reach anything. Sometimes in SnowRunner, you're just a little too far from that large tree or that fallen branch that would reliably get you unstuck. Saber have said in the past that they would consider adding functions from expeditions into SnowRunner, and I think it could be implemented in a way that wasn't overpowered. For instance, scouts could have a couple of deployable anchors to deploy for other trucks, and while the main trucks could swap out, say, a spare tyre for, say, 2 anchors per spare wheel, so that you would have to be careful about where you put them. Then perhaps a scout can be used to recover or move them. Lastly, as a bonus item of contention is the gearbox system, but I'm not going to go into it as I figure it would take a significant overhaul compared to what we've already listed. Anyway, I want to thank you very much for watching. I've avoided talking about one specific vehicle and tried to suggest changes that would affect multiple vehicles and quality of life. Let me know down below what you'd like to have changed and what you think of my talking points, and be sure to like the video as it does genuinely help out small channels with the YouTube algorithm, and have a great day.